comes in this great little, you know, box packaging and everything like that, which is too cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this if I can without breaking my nails. What an awesome sound. Hey there, and welcome back to another video here on Christy Plans. So today I just wanted to do a bit of a haul with some items that I purchased to get started with my very first bullet journal. I'm so excited about starting my bullet journal journey, and in my research and in watching other YouTubers who are doing bullet journals, I really wondered what types of products or supplies I should get for getting started as a beginner. And I know that there are a ton of people out there who probably have the same questions as me in terms of what supplies to get. And I just wanted to share what I got and what I'm getting started with as a beginner. And starting my bullet journal journey, and just provide some information as to like why I got these, and hopefully it'll help you if you are also making some decisions on what you need to get or some supplies that you want to get in order to start your bullet journal journey. So I did get almost all of this stuff on Amazon. The only things that I didn't get from Amazon are these Crayola Super Tips and these Jelly Roll pens. I got both of these from Walmart, but everything else I just ordered off of Amazon. So I'm just going to go through one by one and show what it is that I got in here to get started with my very first bullet journal, my bullet journal journey. I'm so excited. I can't stop saying that. My bullet journal journey. I'm so excited about it. Before I get into it though, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I am going to be going through setting up my very first bullet journal and, you know, just kind of documenting my journey with it as a beginner. And if you are also getting started with bullet journaling or have been considering it or have not started it, then it might be a great idea for you to just join in and subscribe. So that we can just kind of inspire and support each other as we are going on this journey of bullet journaling that I am really excited about, and I hope you are as well. Please make sure that you also put a like on this video if you like bullet journal content and supplies content and you want to see more of this style of content. I would really love to know. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into each of these supplies. Okay, so the first thing are these Jelly Roll pens that I got. So I got these. I do also have the, what is it, the Uniball Sono pen or Signal pen. I have one of those. I've had that for like a year, like just for other things, and I know that that's a really popular one. That one I got from Michaels. I think was like $3 or something like that from Michaels. But I also know that these Jelly Roll pens are also really good. Like a lot of people use them according to what I have seen from other bullet journalers online. So I did go ahead and pick up some of these since I saw them at Walmart. Everything that I share in this video I will leave links for down below in the description box, so that if you also want to buy the same materials or supplies, you can also buy the same supplies and we can, you know, do this thing together. But again, I did get these from Walmart, so if Walmart is local to you, maybe you want to see if you could just grab these at Walmart, because it was a bit more cost effective just to grab these at Walmart when I saw them there. So I'm really excited to start using these and see how these work compared to the Uniball. The other thing that I did not get from Amazon are these Crayola Super Tips. Now I had some of these already, but my little guy got his hands on them and got them all mixed up with his other markers, so I just went ahead and got myself a brand new box of Crayola Super Tips. So this I'll use for just coloring in like the calendars or putting like highlights on the calendars, as well as for brush lettering. I'm getting started with that, still very new and beginner with it, and I'll also post content as I'm like getting started with brush lettering, and maybe we can do some brush lettering together as we are all learning. But this I got from Walmart. They do sell this on Amazon, but I did notice that it's actually a lot more cost effective if you just grab this from like Walmart or Target or whatever store you have near you, because for some reason this is a lot more costly on Amazon, or at least the links that I was looking at. I will still leave it linked down below to the packs that you could buy on Amazon. They do have a bigger pack, so you can get like a 50 pack and stuff like that on Amazon. But again, I would recommend just seeing if you can grab this at Walmart or Target, or your grocery store even, or something like that. Alright, so these next items are some brush pens. So I did decide to go with Tombow as the brand for brush pens. Let me see if I can show this here. So these are the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens. So I got this one because it has both a hard tip as well as a soft tip, if you could see that there. And I got this because I want to test out and see which one is better for my writing style as I'm learning brush lettering. Some people say that they really like the hard tip, some people say that they really like the soft tip, and usually I'm finding just in my research and with watching other people who do brush lettering or who do bullet journaling, a lot of times they'll say that they like the hard tip if they bear down pretty hard or are heavy-handed with their writing. And I do find that I'm pretty heavy-handed. I do press pretty hard when I write, so I'm thinking I'll probably like the hard tip better, but we'll see. So I got this pack since it has both in there. One of them is blue, one of them is black, but that's okay. I'm going to check it out and see which one works better for me, so that then in the future I know what type of brush pen to buy. But these are just the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens, and I'm really excited to check this out. So these are also Tombow. These are dual brush pens, and these can be used for lettering, but also for putting just different color variations and gradients on the like calendars or some of the decorative pages in my bullet journal. So I definitely want to make sure to get some of these. I like how light they are, so they kind of drop to the background, and these are also blendable. So they would work really well with being able to blend the colors and making really nice designs and things like that on the bullet journal. It is the dual brush, so it has this tip here, like the drawing pen tip, and then also the brush tip here at this end. So I'm really excited to use these colors and see how they turn out in my bullet journal. The next thing that I got are these fine liners. So these are the Sakura Pigma fine liners. So I've seen a lot of different people use these, like Amanda Rach Lee I've seen like use these, and a few others use these types of drawing pens, or just kidding, fine liners. So I'm definitely excited to see how these work with just drawing like lines and things like that, and writing in the numbers. So I got this pack because it comes with 6 pens, and it has a super duper fine tip all the way down at 0.2 all the way up to 0.5 with the size 8 up there. So I just thought that this would be a good way to test out different type of fine liners and really see which one suits my style for just drawing borders or like just doing regular writing in my bullet journal. So I'm excited to test those out. So the last of the pens that I got these. These are the Tombow Monoline drawing pens. And I have seen so many people use these. One of the channels that gave me a ton of inspiration is Planning with Kay. She's really awesome, and she's just given me so much inspiration. If you haven't come across her channel yet, definitely check it out. I'll leave it linked down below because I've gotten so much inspiration from her, and honestly I think that because I watched her content and her journey, she's probably the person who has inspired me the most to really want to start my bullet journal journey. So she uses these monoline drawing pens a lot, and she talks about them a lot. So I definitely wanted to get them and essentially compare them to these ones and see which ones I like better for just writing regular print or outlines, or doing some of the more detailed drawing like you see here on the cardboard, and see which one I like better. And just kind of go from there so that I can get my supplies going moving forward. I do kind of plan on after I test these out doing a video and just providing my thoughts as a beginner, like what I think of each of them. So if you would find something like that to be helpful, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you want to see a video like that, and I will definitely put it out there and just share my thoughts of these supplies after I test them. So the next thing that I got is this Tombow like glue tape adhesive. So it's like a tape adhesive so that you could just like roll it on to the paper and stick it down. It kind of makes it like turns any paper into a sticker essentially, because then you don't have to deal with tape and all of that. I've seen a number of different people use this. Planning with Kay, like I mentioned earlier, as well as Amanda Rach Lee and Claudia Joseph. Like a lot of different people I've seen like using this roll style adhesives tape. So I do plan on adding watercolor images and like some prints into my bullet journal as I'm getting started. So I definitely knew that I wanted to get this just to make it easier for me to add those prints into my bullet journal without it being too much of a hassle or having to deal with tape. So I'm excited to test this out and see if I can get the hang of using it for taping things or gluing things into my bullet journal. So before I get into actually showing my bullet journal, or the journal that I got to get started with, I will also show that I got this big old tube of craft paper. It's humongous, but I know that I love the look of craft paper and that I want to be able to use this in my journal. I already have an idea for a spread that I want to do for November that I'm going to use craft paper for. So I definitely wanted to grab some craft paper. I don't think that I realized that it would be quite so big when I did order it. I mean, I guess I didn't really look at the dimensions, but this was so cost effective to get this big tube. Like I cannot even get it like the entire thing in this shot because it's so big. But it was so cost effective, and this will definitely be linked down below, because if you know that you want to do some work with craft paper, I mean, this is gonna last like such a while, because even if you just like look at the end here, you can see like look how thick that is. This is going to last for such a while. And that's exciting. And this is also good to use like if you need to put it down, like if you are also going to be doing some watercolors and things like that and you want to protect your table surface. This is also good to just put down on your desk or your table to protect it from getting paint and stuff on it. So definitely a worthwhile buy. I'm excited that that is going to last for a while. So I also got some watercolor paper. As I mentioned, I am going to be doing some watercolors in my bullet journal as I'm getting started. So I got some watercolor paper. This is just Canson watercolor paper to essentially just cut out of here and, you know, cut it to size to what I need to make my designs, and then create a digital print of it to add into my bullet journal. But this will definitely be linked down below. This one's pretty cost effective. There are other watercolor papers, not water paper, watercolor papers out there that are a little bit, you know, more durable or a little bit better than this one. But this is a great place to get started, very beginner friendly. So I just went with this too, since I am just getting started with my bullet journal journey, and I want to use this specifically for creating the images that I will you know, then digitize and put into my bullet journal. So that's why I went with this Canson brand of watercolor paper, and it works really well. So the other thing that I got that I'm super excited about is I got myself some new watercolors, which is super duper exciting. So I'm going to actually go ahead and open this. I haven't opened any of these things, as you can see, but the paint is something that I do want to take a look at and show you what it looks like in here. So this is what we've got going on in here, and you can see like these are such great colors. If you can see that there. Such great colors that then you can mix and make even more great colors. I like this palette because it also has these like the gold colors, the silver over here. So that's why I got this palette here. This is the Kuretake paint brand, and they're really good pigment-based paints that work super duper well. So I'm so excited to open up this palette and start making some awesome watercolor paintings and images to go into my bullet journal. So more to come on that as I'm starting to play with it more. And then finally, I just picked up some additional watercolor paintbrushes just to, you know, have handy. Never hurts to have a little bit of extra ones. And then finally, this is the bullet journal that I picked up. So I don't really know a ton about this brand of bullet journal, but I picked this one up mostly because I loved the color of the journal that I saw on Amazon. So I just grabbed this one. I did think about getting an Archer and Olive, and I might get that one down the road. I really want to get one of their Neapolitan ones where it has the white paper, the craft paper, and the blackout paper all in one journal, alternating in there. So I think I will grab one of those, maybe use it for my next bullet journal. But I just saw this and I figured, hey, like I don't need anything too crazy. I'm just getting started. So, you know, let me check this out. It's called Vivid Scribbles is the brand. And you see it comes in this great little, you know, box packaging and everything like that, which is too cute. So I'm going to go ahead and open this if I can without breaking my nails. What an awesome sound. Okay, so there we go. Now it is out of the plastic and we can open the box and see what it looks like on the inside there. Ooh, okay. So Vivid Scribbles, and they've give a little whether or not we were happy with the delivery, and oh, a nice little thank you note. So I got this one because I'm obsessed, semi-obsessed, or a lot obsessed with the color like light teal, anything like light teal, aqua, dark teal too. I love dark teal, like turquoise, like any of those colors. So I saw this and I was like, yeah, girl, you want that one. And it feels so good. Like it's really soft here on the outside as I'm touching it. The color is like a little bit off, like in the camera I'm noticing it, that it looks more like a light blue or a pale blue in the camera, but it's a lot more teal in person. It's really nice. So let's see. Let's open this up. Take all of this off. So I'm opening this up and alright, so right here we can still write, you know, who this journal belongs to and all of that, which is going to be exciting. And you've got a couple of blank pages here. Ooh, then you can put your key and your index. That's excellent. I don't know if you can see that good, but yeah, there's a spot to put your key and your index, which is super exciting. Oh, more index pages, because you can fill this beast up. And then the dot pages start right here. They are pretty thick, like they feel really good in terms of the thickness of the paper. So I don't think that I'll have any bleeding issues, which is also important because I don't like bleeding and I don't want it to bleed. So hopefully that holds true. And then it has this little loop on the side for the, you know, a pen or something to go in there, like just your regular day-to-day pen. Oh, and then some blank pages back here to test pens. That is excellent. I love that. So back here it has like some blank pages to test pens out. I don't know if you can see that good right there, which is awesome. I love that. Some pen testing pages. And then the little open here. So that's the website there, Vivid Scribbles, that this is branded from. But I just ordered it on Amazon. Let me see. I don't recall how many pages. Let me see if I can. So this is 200 pages. And it's, you know, 5.8 inches by 8.3 inches. So A5, essentially. And it just looks so cute. Like it's minimal, like nothing crazy going on here, but it's so cute. And I love it because you can open up these pages and get them to go like really flat, which just makes it a lot easier to write in and design in. So I'm very happy with this. I will see how it goes though, like once I start adding designs and things like that too, to it, and let you know what my thoughts are in terms of how the paper quality is, of course. But so far I'm loving it and I'm glad I got it. So that's it. That's everything that I wanted to show you that I got to get started on my bullet journal journey completely from scratch as a new beginner. Those were the supplies that I got. Everything will be linked down below in the description box if you also want to get some of these supplies and join me on a journey of bullet journaling. Make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I will be posting videos regularly all about my bullet journal journey and my spreads that I create, and I'm so excited to get my very first bullet journal out there into the world and share that with you guys. So make sure that you go ahead and subscribe, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure that you put a like on it. That would be greatly appreciated, and until next time, bye.